Hi, and welcome to the MPOS point of sale software video. The question we are asked most is the program easy to use? Let's go to that first. Let's sell a can of Coke. On the main category bar, click on Drinks. On the subcategories down the left-hand side, Soft Drinks, and then click on the can of Coke. This has now been placed in a sales window. Another way is scan a barcode. Click on Finish, select the payment method. Let's assume you handed a $20 note. Click on $20. The receipt is printed, the cash drawer opens. Correct change is displayed on the screen, and the sale is completed. As you see, the program works in a very logical manner. A person who has never used it can sell a can of Coke. Now I will take you back to what you will see when your program is installed and to the areas before you see the sales screen. There are 6 versions of MPOS point-of-sale software: Retail, Food Service, Deluxe Fast Food, Restaurant Plus, Bookstore, and Business. All versions are designed to keep track of sales and control stock, but are fine-tuned in their own niche area and have various features. When you first start MPOS point of sale, you will see the Settings Starter screen. This gives you the options of setting up the basic functions to suit your business: variable tax rates, printer functions, product control, employees list, security, and other settings can be selected here. This screen can be disabled so it doesn't show at startup, but if you need it, it can be found in main control. The general settings screen is another place where a lot of features are available, or if not needed, you can disable them simply by clicking on the checkboxes. These features give you even more flexibility to run your business your way. When you have all the choices set, just click OK to close this box. This can also be found in the Manager Control section of Main Control. Now we get to the Main Control screen. This is the nerve center of the package. If security is enabled, it will control who is permitted into which area. Managers only can enter the manager area, which is password protected, while sales staff are restricted to the sales area. The sales icon gets most of the use as we spend most of our time on the sales screen. The kitchen and bar monitor buttons only appear in restaurant versions of the program. You will need the network version of the program to use these. The time clock is for staff to sign on and off. The website button will direct you to our website. Help will display the help file, and Exit will close the program and prompt you to back up once a day. Let's enter the manager area. The dials here and the information below them give you an indication of how the day is going. Under the File heading, you have the backup options and printer settings. Then we have a large number of choices under the Settings tab. Enter your products is under the Products tab. Control your sales, customers and accounts is under the next 3 headings, and Customize your sales screen and buttons is under the Tools tab. Click on the Reports button and you will be presented with a large range of choices. Over 80 different reports are at your disposal. Click on the X and then the green tick to exit the Manager Control area. I will take you back to the sales screen now and explain it a little bit more in detail. Click on the Shopping Trolley. This opens the sales screen that we spend most of our time on. This view is divided into logical sections. There is a small drop-down list on the top of the screen with a range of tools. Under this is the main menu bar with 10 visible major buttons. You can have up to 20. Vertically to the left of the Items section, there is a category bar with 6 buttons. When these are full and more are needed, you can scroll using the arrows or create another column. Down the very left of the screen and along the bottom are function buttons. There is a whole range of these, and you can select whichever ones you want to use and set them up in whichever way you like. We have already sold a can of Coke, so we know how simple it is to sell an item. We can have products with add-ons and modifiers as well. Let's take a coffee for example. You can have a small, medium or large coffee. Then you can add or remove ingredients. Modifiers are used for selecting a size. Add-ons can take away or add to a product. This is also fairly straightforward. Another question is how to do a Z out and print the end of day report. On top of the toolbar of the sales screen, there is a Tools button. Click on this and then select Z out. Count your money and enter the numbers next to the correct values. MPOS will total it, then compare these to the sales plus the starting balance. The next thing we're going to tackle is entering products. On top of the sales screen, click on the Products button, then select Product Control. A new window will open. Along the top toolbar, there are some drop-down menus with a large range of functions. They may be of value to you or they may not. Have a play with them when you download a demo version of the program. Under these there are 10 buttons. You can search, list, add, edit items as you choose. Below these buttons there are search fields so you can easily find products under each search. Here we will click on New to add a new product and then New again to add a new item. You could have added a case, bulk products, kits, products that have various sizes and colors called a matrix. You may or may not need these choices. There are heaps of businesses out there with whole heaps of choices. Everybody is different and the needs are different, but they're there if you need them. On the Add an Item screen, there is a unique product code. You can choose what this is or the system will assign one. UPC or Universal Product Code is the place for the barcode. Scan that in here. Put in a product description. Set a retail price. Put in a cost price if you want the system to calculate profit. Enter the amount of stock you have for stock control. On the right, select the menu item and category you want the product listed on the sales screen, and that completes the product entry. There are a lot of other choices you can select and enter depending on specific needs, but we have done enough to successfully list an item. Click on a green tick. We can now go and check if our product exists by clicking on the menu and category in the sales screen. That pretty well covers the basics. To go into all the products and features would be far too time consuming. MPOS Point of Sale is distributed and supported in Australia by Microtrade. Since 2009, over 1,000 sites in Australia have purchased MPOS Point of Sale, so it is very well tested. We are an Australian company and we will provide support for it. We can also provide TeamViewer remote control and support and training. And thank you very much for watching this video.